Hi guys and welcome to my channel. Today I will insult almost every Kpop fandom. These are mostly generalizations based on how stans communicate on social media. They may or may not describe you. Enjoy. ARMY probably has the highest number of fans under 10 years old because their worst quality isn't the toxicity. It's how uncreative, gullible they are. These comments are all under the same BTS video. I know that they want to show BTS their love, but it's annoying. It's kinda sad that the biggest group in Kpop also has the most stupid fandom in Kpop. These guys deserve more than their names being repeated in the comments. Not only that, if one of the members does something funny, they keep on repeating it in the comments. They go crazy if the members does anything really. You don't understand how much second-hand embarrassment I get when a user with a name or profile picture related to BTS comments something non-related to BTS and some ARMY replies just to say something about the user's profile pic or name. ARMYs are always bragging about BTS being humble kings, but ARMYs choose to flex their superiority complex every chance they get. But ARMYs on Twitter are a whole different species. The OT6 stans and the ones who hate on other groups. Y'all who victimize yourself because you're in the fandom who gets the most hate. They are a shame to ARMY, BTS, and Kpop. My final problem with ARMY are the hardcore shippers. They are just as delusional as bangchan or bangtwist shippers. There's nothing wrong with shipping, but you can't expect them to date. The same goes for shipping them with yourself. It's annoying how random people on the internet will claim to be JK or Ty's girlfriend. Do you think they will be happy to see that? Do you really think they would want to date someone as delusional as you? I don't think so. Onces are so freaking unfunny. They are pretty boring. They also act as if Twice are children who need to be protected. They hate on i-dle for being an old guy dating someone more than a decade younger than him, but they forget that it's Momo's choice. If i-dle forced her to date him, Momo could have easily told Jipe, and being from Jipe's most favored group, she would have gotten the protection she needed. Onces should shut up about i-dle and Momo. They are a pretty chill fandom though, so I don't have much to say. Exo-L seem to be going extinct, so I don't have much to say about them. They are pretty chill until it comes to ARMY, then they can't shut up. They just have to suck it up that EXO is losing popularity and BTS currently has the crown for both the biggest boy group and the biggest pop group. Sones need to shut up about the nation's girl group thing. SNSD has done a lot for the Kpop community, but now they are down to 5 members and are on hiatus. Onces have the right to call Twice the nation's girl group. Sones only come in useful in the who paved the way argument to keep ARMYs humble. Ah yes. Blink's child. The next emerging leaders of toxicity. It's only been about 7 months, but the tea is hot. There are already so many OT1, OT2, OT3, and OT4 stans. Like, everyone's forgetting that the avatars exist. Stan OT8 Espa. Other than that, I don't really have a problem with Mize. I just feel like the way Mize are idolizing them so much with only 3 songs and how much they are getting into fanwars seems a lot like Blink culture. Despite what a lot of netizens say, Mize seem pretty chill. Mize still have a chance to not be the next most hated fandom. I've never really seen a toxic Midzy, but after doing some research on Twitter I kind of take that back. However, I still think that they are a pretty chill fandom, but they tend to be too overprotective. They are toxic in a different way which is hard to explain. I've never really seen them getting into fanwars. Orbits are one of the most creative and funny fandoms. In a way, standing Luna is like being in a cult. They see Luna as gods or something. I agree that the Stan Luna meme is funny, but it goes too far sometimes. Orbits don't know their limits. And why do they have time to make memes but forget to stream? Paint the Town is still under 40 million views, but Hyunjin wants 100 million. Is she so much of a meme Orbits won't take her seriously anymore? Orbits forget that the crackhead culture Luna displays is pretty common in a lot of Kpop groups. Also, the way they randomly promote Luna is kind of funny but toxic. I hate how stays always try to compare Stray Kids to BTS. You'll call Stray Kids the next BTS when they two groups are so different. Don't compare a 4-year-old group with an ex-member involved in a harassment scandal to the biggest Kpop group. Not yet. Stray Kids have the potential to be famous in the West because of their English-speaking members, but they probably won't ever reach the success BTS has, unfortunately. I feel like stays are insecure about how small their fandom is and less wins Stray Kids get. We have arrived to the worst fandom that has ever existed. Let's start with the OT1, OT2, and OT3 stans. Why the heck are there so many of them? What exactly would you get out of hating one member? I've seen a lot of videos promoting OT3 Blackpink. How the heck do they have so much confidence to post stuff like this online? A lot of OT3 stans know not to call themselves a Blink, but they're still annoying. And what's with competition between members? If I say that Jennie is a better vocalist than Rosé, I'll probably trigger a solo stan somewhere on the other side of the planet. Why are Blackpink seen as 4 soloists and not as a group? They also can't accept facts. Blackpink isn't the nation's girl group. Blackpink isn't the best at everything. Lisa isn't a good vocalist. That's literally why she is a rapper. They have this annoying superiority complex too. If a video mentions Blackpink among some other Kpop groups, Blinks will be completely blinded to the other groups. Then there's the toxicity. Like, botulinum and cyanide could never. They take it so personally when other fandoms enjoy their idols' content. The hate Blinks shower on BTS, Twice, and other successful groups is disgusting. Then, when Blackpink gets hate, they get all defensive. I do believe that Blinks have the right to defend Blackpink, but they are hypocrites for doing the same to other groups. However, though it's pretty hard to find a non-toxic Blink, but they still exist. I know a few non-toxic Blinks in real life. So I've just spent the last 8 minutes ranting about Kpop fandoms. I guess I have to mention some good fandoms. Right now I can only think of 2. I think I had a lot of grammar and spelling mistakes during the video and I apologize for that. Before I end the video, I would like to say that Cube is the worst company in Kpop. It's a little out of context for the video but it has to be said. I haven't stan i-dle yet, but I've always liked their music. I'm still in denial of Soojin's departure. Even if the bullying allegations end up true, we wouldn't know if Cube doesn't investigate further. I really can't imagine i-dle as OT5. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this and stan Luna. 왜 그런지 몰라